Morning, Bob. Didn't know you was in.
Morning, darling.
Morning.
Morning. Oh, look at that. 3 dirty coffee cups. You think the cleaner would have cleared these away last night?
Oh, she'd have a bit of a job. I didn't have them till this morning.
What, 3 cups already?
Well, he has been in 10 minutes.
We're back in you, Tim.
Sorry.
Have a coffee?
No, thanks, darling.
Where is everybody? We're supposed to be having a meeting at 9:30. How can I run an advertising agency when none of my creative team turn up?
Maybe I will have another coffee, love.
Oh, where's Claire? She promised me the storybook line on that new Crackly Bar TV commercial.
Oh, she should be in any minute. She was up all night working on it.
Oh, that's a relief.
Not when you're married to her, it isn't.
I'd better have a coffee, please. Make it black, Brenda. I was up until 3 o'clock this morning with the boys from Anderson and Butler. Oh, there was a cocktail party at 6 and a 7-course dinner and then champagne until the early hours.
What's all that in aid of?
It was to launch their new fish fingers. Oh, they're quite delightful.
Oh, they are nice, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet the advertising boys didn't serve fish fingers at the dinner.
Oh, yes, they did, and delicious they were, too. They were garnished with oysters and prawns and lobster tails and swimming in the most divine white wine sauce.
Oh. We just have ours with baked beans and tomato ketchup.
Really? Is Jonathan in yet?
Yeah, he's in his den. He came rushing in early and said he had a great idea for the new toothpaste commercial.
Jonathan, let's look at your new idea whilst we're waiting for Claire.
Oh, OK, Brian.
I really need my teeth. That's why I always use Smiler's toothpaste.
Yes, well, it's very good, but I don't think it's quite what we want. You see, it might be misunderstood. I mean, the toothpaste has a green and red stripe in it.
Well, so have Dracula's teeth.
Yes, but the red stripe's supposed to be raspberry flavoured. I think it might be the wrong image, John.
Never mind. Keep trying.
Oh.
Jonathan, do you want a coffee too?
Nah, I need something stronger.
Ah, what a lovely neck.
He's gone there! Get off!
He swallowed the teeth.
He can't help himself. He can only survive if he can drink the blood of an innocent young maiden.
Innocent young maiden. Well, you're safe then.
Please stop this nonsense. Come along now.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right, darling. Bob told us you were finishing off your storyline.
What? I finished that at 5 o'clock this morning. I'm late because I had to make the bed, get his breakfast, and then when I was already miles behind, he went berserk and tore my tights.
Oh, really? You must be giving him too much protein for his breakfast.
They were draped over my shaving mirror. I had to take them off. I cannot shave staring into the legs of your tights.
I had to put them there because you put all your damp shirts and undies all over the bath line. How do you expect me to shower under dripping Y-fronts?
Please, will you leave your sordid domestic problems at home? I mean, unmade beds, damp shirts, torn tights, dripping Y-fronts. It's like working in a Chinese laundry. Oh, my goodness, I knew I should have never employed a married couple. Now, come along, let's get started. Now, we've got to finalize the new commercial for the Crackly Delight. Now, I've got some samples here. Here's the old bar, and here is the new one. As you can see, it's much larger. That's because the price is going up. It's commensurate with the policy of the company to give value for money.
You don't mean to say they're going to give the public a bigger bar?
No, the bar will stay the same. It's the wrapping that's thicker.
Well, why'd they go and do that?
Because the wrapping's cheaper than the chocolate.
Oh, that's cheating.
Not really, because the wrapping tastes better than the chocolate.
Jonathan, your job is to promote the product, not knock it. We have enough of that from the customers. Right, now let's get started. Claire, what are your ideas on this new commercial?
Well, I thought we ought to get right away of the old thing of housewives and lorry drivers and that sort of thing. And to give it an upmarket image, we ought to go for a more warm and sensual approach.
It's very good. That makes sense.
Right. We start the commercial with a shot of a sun-drenched, exotic, tropical beach. We zoom in to see a girl lying on the beach in a skimpy bikini.
Oh, I like it already.
Next, we see this handsome man walking along the beach. Tough, rugged and sexy.
Oh, you won't get the part, that's for sure.
I'm trying to visualize it.
As he comes closer, their eyes meet. She gives him one of those smouldering, intent, come-hither looks.
What sort of look?
One of those.
Oh, myopic.
We hear the sound of the surf breaking as the girl stretches out on the sand. She leans back with a languorous sigh. The man comes towards her. He lies down beside her. Then he starts to stroke her arm. Next, he starts to kiss her shoulder. She begins to sigh. Then he caresses her leg. She breathes faster. She writhes on the sand.
Here, I think you're too young to watch this.
How can can I convey the mood if you keep interrupting?
Well, I think you're doing very well. Look, even Brian's glasses are getting steamed up.
Jonathan, Claire, you have researched the right product. I mean, this is a commercial for a chocolate bar.
Yes, of course. We build up this terrific suspense without the viewer knowing what it's for.
Well, at least the viewer won't have switched off yet.
Shut up. Now, where was I?
Writhing in the sand.
Oh, yes. As the man leans towards her, we see her hands begin to claw at the sand. She can stand it no longer. Her fingers dig deep in the sand and she pulls out a bar of crackly delight. She breaks it in half, hands half to the man. They bite into it hungrily as we see the voice-over proclaim, "When you can stand desire no longer, nothing satisfies like crackly delight."
Yes, well, it's different, but it's not quite what I expected. What do you think, Bob?
Oh, well, it's hard for me to say. I knew all about it. Had to go through it about 20 times last night. I had to act it out with Claire.
Oh, really? That must have been fun.
Not a lot. All I got was a bed full of crumbs.
Yes, well, I think it's rather too primitive and sexual. I mean, I don't think we can advertise or even sell a chocolate bar as a substitute for sex.
Cool, if it were, we'd be getting through 20 bars a day.
But it's not meant to be taken seriously. It's a fun thing. I think we'd appeal to a whole new audience of teenage viewers. After all, they're the ones with the money.
Well, I'll put it to their sales manager and see what he says. OK, everyone, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Would you get to know them?
Well, what do you think, eh?
Substitute for sex. Not much of an idea. Oh. I don't think it's much of an idea.
Don't you?
No.
Well, I do. And as far as I'm concerned, here's your week's supply of nookie.
What about her? She's nice.
Oh, yes, yeah, we can't use her, though.
Why not?
Well, she did the commercial for the stomach tablets last year. As far as the public's concerned, she suffers from perpetual wind. That's the last thing I know.
Oh, look at her.
Oh.
Susie Grant. 6 foot tall. Just look at those legs.
Yes, very nice. But we don't want a girl with long legs.
Why not? She'd be lying down on the beach. In my experience, when a girl's lying down, it doesn't really matter how long her legs are.
God, I'll go Casanova. The only time he'd get a girl to lie down is if she was too tired to stand up.
Anyway, look, she's got a 42-inch bust. God, if we photograph her lying down eating a crackly delight, the whole thing would be in shadow.
Look, mate. If she ate a watermelon, it would be in shadow.
I've been making the final arrangements with Trevor Stevens about that TV commercial, and they've agreed that it should be shot in the Bahamas. However, they're insisting that someone from the agency go along and supervise. So, Bob, you'll have to go along with the camera crew and get things organised.
Oh, great.
Oh, tremendous. I think up the idea, and he gets to go to the Bahamas with some sexy model girl.
Oh, you don't think I'm going to enjoy it, do you? All the hassle and the aggravation of getting it done on time? Be no pleasure in it for me.
There better not be, otherwise you'll be on 6 months' ration of crackly delight.
Have you found the girl yet, Bob?
No, we're still looking through the cards the agency sent.
What about her, Brian? 42-inch bust.
It's far too early in the morning, Jonathan. Anyway, she's far too big. All over. No. We need a girl with small hands and a small mouth.
Small hands and small mouth, why?
So that when she puts the chocolate bar to her mouth, it looks bigger. You've got a lot to learn, Brenda, you really have.
Well, if they want it to look like that, why don't they make a special bar for the commercial and make it a bit bigger?
Oh, no, they couldn't do that. That would be cheating. Look, I've got to go and get these copied. I'll be back in 5 minutes if anyone wants me. Give me a hand, Brenda. We'll leave the boys choose the lucky girl.
Here, Bob, seriously. I think I found the girl. I've seen her on the box. She's a really good actress and very, very sexy. Just right.
Yeah? Show me. Oh, Amanda.
Amanda?
Oh, yes. She'd be marvellous. Warm, sensual. She's got everything. Just what we need.
Yeah, but that's what I think.
Yes, but we're not using her.
Why not?
Because I was living with her before I met Claire.
You're kidding. Was it serious?
Fairly. 4 weeks.
Oh, that's not very long.
What? You don't know her. 4 weeks with her is like 6 months with any other girl. No. I couldn't go away with her.
Look, you're only going to the Bahamas for 2 days.
Oh, for 2 days in the Bahamas? You don't know her. She wouldn't wait till we got out the departure lounge at Heathrow Airport. The first time I went out with her, we nearly got arrested when we were stuck in a traffic jam in Piccadilly. Highly strung, sexual, irrepressible.
Ed, do you mean she's a...
Yeah, she's one of those as well. No. Never get the film finished.
Oh, look, it's a very simple commercial. With a bit of luck, he'd only be shooting for about 3 hours.
Oh, what, in 2 days she wouldn't stop for 3 hours? No. Forget it. No, Claire ever found out, she'd kill me.
Well, who'd tell her? I mean, how could she find out?
Women have got a special instinct. They can sniff out other women the way those police dogs can sniff out drugs. No. I couldn't trust myself. Mind you, I can just imagine her biting into a bar of crackly delight. No, forget it. We're not using it.
Oh, look, the number's on the back. I think I'll just make a note of that.
Look, John, forget it. I'm not spending 2 days in the Bahamas with that.
Yeah, I know. But I thought she's not doing anything. I could interest her in a couple of days in Brighton with me.
Must have somebody here we can use. Joanne Clark. She'd be perfect.
She's nice, but she's not as good as Amanda.
No, but she's married with 2 kids, and her old man makes Henry Cooper look like Larry Grayson. We'll settle for her.
Find that girl yet, boys?
Yes, I thought we'd use Joanna Clark.
She's not very exciting. No, here's the girl we want, Amanda Brooks. Yes, she's ideal.
Oh, I don't think so, Brian.
You obviously don't know her. I mean, she's vital, sensuous, oozing sex. Oh, I can just see her on that beach in that bikini, eating that chocolate bar.
Well, I'm afraid I can't, Brian.
Well, she may not appeal to you, but she's exactly what we want. I mean, you only have to work with her for 2 days. You don't have to make love to her. Here's her telephone number. I'll ring her, and if she's free, I'll book her. No, I've decided.
Brian, oh, this is terrible.
Oh, yeah, lousy. Having to go to the Bahamas for 2 days with some sex-mad bird.
But what am I going to do?
You'll just have to force yourself, won't you?
Claire finds out half of what went on between me and Amanda. She'll go berserk. Hello, darling. How are you?
What's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing. I just wondered where you got to.
I've just been down to the copying room. If it worries you so much, next time I go, I'll send you a postcard.
Just being friendly?
Oh, good. Well, as you're in such a good mood, I've just remembered you'll have to cook your own dinner tonight.
What?
I told you last week I have to go to a meeting of the Women's Advertising League.
But that's the 3rd in 2 weeks. What's this one for?
It's a conference on the proper place of women in advertising today.
Oh, I can tell you that. They should be at home cooking their husband's dinner.
I've got with that girl, and she could do the date, so I booked her. Oh, Claire, look, Amanda Brooks.
Oh, yes, she's just right.
She'd like a word with you, Bob, about the commercial. She's on the line now.
Now?
Yes. Pick it up. Talk to her. Come along. Chop, chop.
Hello?
Bob?
Yes?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, marvellous to be speaking to you again. How are you?
Awfully well.
Been a long time no see.
Yes.
I heard you got married.
Yes, I did.
I'm thrilled to bits about this commercial. I shall never forget that one that I did with you down in the south of France.
Oh, yes.
I do hope this one will be as exciting.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I can't wait to find out if you've still got that scar where I bit you.
Yes, well, we'll go into that at a later date, shall we?
Bob, I was thinking, I'd love to find out what you expect from me.
Well...
As if I didn't know. I was wondering, are you free for dinner tonight? I'm doing nothing. We could have a meal, and then you could come back to my place.
Well,
that's smashing. Look, I must rush. I'll see you in Ricky's bar in Mayfair at about 8 o'clock. Okay?
okay, then.
See you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. What have I done? I've agreed to have dinner with her.
Come off it. Don't say it's not what you wanted.
But she just talked me into it.
Yeah, I just heard her. It must have taken all of 10 seconds.
What if Claire finds out?
Don't worry. The wives are always the last to know.
Come in.
Oh, sorry. There was no one at the desk.
No, they've all gone out to lunch. Can I help? I'm Claire Foster.
I really came to see Bob Matheson. I was just passing, and I've got some new photos for him. I'm Amanda Brooks. I'm doing a commercial with him.
Oh, yes, in the Bahamas.
Yes, I can hardly wait. Oh, well, I suppose I can give them to him tonight. I'm having dinner with him.
Dinner? Tonight?
Yes. We're old friends, you know. Actually, we had a bit of a thing going once. And then I didn't see him for a while, and I believe he's got married.
Oh, yes, he's got married, all right.
Still married, eh? Mm-hmm. Oh. Do you know his wife?
Yes, quite well.
What's she like?
Well, personally, I would say she's very attractive.
Bob always knew how to pick 'em. Mind you, I think he must be finding marriage a bit of a drag.
Really? Why?
Well, otherwise he wouldn't have asked me out, would he? I didn't really want to go, but he went on and talked me into it. He's very persuasive.
I know.
It must be wonderful working in the office with him. I bet he's tried to date you a few times.
Oh, yes, when I first came to work here, he used to take me out quite a lot. But for the last 2 years, he hasn't dated me at all.
He's very fickle. I don't know how his wife managed to persuade him to marry her. She must be a crafty cow.
Yes, she is.
I wonder if she knows what he's really like.
I think she's just beginning to find out.
Is she a model?
No, I think he probably had too many models, so for a change, he went for someone with a little more intelligence.
Well, no wonder he's bored. Look, I must rush. I wonder, could I possibly leave these photographs with you? You will see he gets them, won't you?
Oh, yes, they'll be quite safe with me.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Randy sod! Just wait till I get him home.
Claire, it's past 7. You'll be late for your meeting.
Oh, don't worry about me. I've decided not to go.
What? But you must go.
No, I've decided you were right. I must stay in and look after you.
No, I was kidding. No, you must go to your meeting. I know how important your work is to you.
Oh, not as important as my marriage.
Oh, no, but that's ridiculous. I was going out for a bite anyway.
Oh, were you? I wonder why you were all dressed up. Where are you going?
Oh, just down the road to Luigi's. Nothing special. Quick snack.
You're very smart just to go there. You've got that new aftershave on. If I didn't know you better, I'd say you had a date with some bird.
How ridiculous. Of course not.
You mean all this dressing up just for Luigi?
There's
nothing going on between you and he, is there?
That'd be ridiculous. No, I just felt a bit grubby when I came in from work, so I just threw on any old thing.
Oh, any old thing. That's a silk shirt I gave you for your birthday. Cost me £60.
Oh, is it? Oh, so I didn't notice.
You are in a state. Huh? Look, I'm making you a lovely tomato soup and a mixed grill, your favourite. How about that?
But Claire, please. No,
no, forget it. I'm happy to do it. In fact, you don't know how much pleasure it gives me.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, John, it's Bob.
What's up? Why are you whispering?
I'm in trouble. I need your help.
Yeah, what is it?
Claire's decided to stay in, so I can't go out on my dinner date.
What, with Amanda?
Yes. Claire's suddenly decided to become a loving wife, the bitch.
Trust her to be awkward.
Now, look, what I want you to do is I want you to phone back and say you're in trouble with your work. You've got to meet a deadline with some slogan by tomorrow morning, and your mind's a blank, and you need my help. You want to come over, all right?
Very clever.
Now, look, Claire will be listening, so I'll refuse, but you must insist.
Yeah,
okay? Don't take no for an answer. I mean, plead and beg and carry on as if you're in a right state, and then Claire's going to say, I'm going to have to go, okay?
Yep.
Yes, well, it was nice to talk to you, Mum, and I'm glad to hear you're feeling better.
Oh, is that your mother? Can I have a word with her?
Oh, well, she's just off to watch Coronation Street.
Oh, well, could you just ask her if she's still having those hot flashes?
Claire wants to know if you're still having those hot flashes, Mum.
No, but I bet you're having one right now.
She says she's much better.
Oh, and can you also tell her that I saw a lovely bra in Marks the other day, be just right for her new dress. What cup size is she?
Claire wants to know what cup size you take, Mum.
Well, I like it large with plenty of milk and sugar.
She says she's got to go and she'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye-bye then, Mum.
Give her my love.
Claire sends her love.
Goodbye, my little Robert.
Bye, Mum.
I would have liked to have spoken to her.
Well, you know how she hates missing her telly.
I only came in to say the tomato soup's nearly ready.
Oh, great.
Oh. Hello? Hello, Jonathan. It's Jonathan.
Oh.
Yes? Yes, he is. Hang on. He wants to speak to you.
Jonathan?
Yes.
For me?
Yes.
On the phone?
Yes.
Good Lord. Hello? John? Yes? What? Oh, no. Out of the question. No, I couldn't possibly. Look, Claire stayed in specially. I couldn't just go out and leave, huh? Hang on. Whoa. He's got a problem. He's got to come up with a new slogan for that toothpaste by tomorrow morning, and his mind's a complete blank. He wants me to go over and work with him.
Well, of course you must.
You agree?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, but you know what searching for ideas is like. I mean, I could be very late.
Oh, yes, I quite understand. If needs be, you'll have to spend the whole night there.
Yes. Jonathan, Claire's being very helpful, so I'll come right over, okay? You sure you don't mind?
Oh, one should always help a colleague.
Absolutely.
I believe we should all help one another, so I'll come too.
What? But you don't want to go out?
Oh, I will, for Jonathan.
Oh. Claire's being very sweet, and she says she'll come too.
Oh, you good cow. Are you sure she's not suspicious?
Look, I think this is wrong. I think it would be much better if he sorted it out by himself. JJ, I've had second thoughts. I think it would be much better if you sorted the problem out yourself.
What problem?
Give it some thought.
Oh, you mean the redhead with big boobs?
Yes, now you're...
Yeah, well, you don't want her phoning you up at home, do you? So I suppose I better take her out to dinner.
Good, now, yes, your brain really is thinking there, yes. Very good, very good.
Yeah, and Bob, of course you'll pay the bill, won't you?
Yes, your brain really is ticking over there.
Right, Bob, I'll be right there. Oh, and I'll try to do to her everything that you would want her to do yourself.
Bye-bye, Jonathan.
Oh, I do think we should have gone.
No. Let him manage. I'll just settle for a...
Steady on, Jack! You're only supposed to take a couple of tablespoons.
That's all right. The more I drink of this, the better I feel.
What sort of tonic is it?
Highland malt.
Morning, lads. Is there any tea?
In the pot.
Good, I'm dying for a drink. I hardly slept last night.
Who was it you hardly slept with?
We're not all crumpet mad like you. I happened to spray my groin yesterday at the pictures.
How did you manage to sprain your groin at the pictures?
Well, I went to see The Return of the Jedi, and I got so carried away when I saw Princess Leia, I dropped me raspberry ripple. Well, as I stood up to look for it, I trod on it and slid so far down the aisle, I nearly ended up on Jabba the Hutt's knee.
You probably pulled a muscle.
Yeah, I could hardly move. I went to see Dr. Perry. That was a mistake.
Why?
Well, it wasn't him.
Was he up?
No, he was ill. I mean, if your doctor can't stay healthy, what chance of the patient's got, eh?
But didn't you see anyone?
Yes, I saw his partner.
What did he say?
It was a she.
Well, what did she say?
She, said there was nothing wrong with my ear.
Your ear? I thought you went with your groin.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to have some woman mess around with me down there.
She was a doctor. She's seen it all before.
Not mine, she hasn't.
Well,
Oh, hello, Wilfred. How's your little Terry, then, eh?
lucky he'll be alive after last night.
Did he have an accident?
He would have done it if I'd have got my hands on him.
Has he been a naughty boy again, eh?
Oh, not half. First of all, he emptied the goldfish bowl into the washing machine and turned it on. Trouble is, it was on spin dry.
He's a lad, isn't he, eh?
Oh, that's not all. Then the little devil climbed on the chair and turned the oven full on.
Well, that's not so terrible.
The cat was in it.
Did it get burnt?
Nah, but it slept all night. It's a gas oven.
Why didn't you try putting him in a playpen?
Sounds to me it's been better if you shoved him in a straitjacket.
Well, I think you're right. While we were watching telly, he crawled into the kitchen and managed to open the fridge. Before we found out, he'd eaten his way through a carton of cream, 2 chocolate mousses, a chicken leg, and half a bottle of blackcurrant juice.
Surprised he wasn't sick.
He was, all over the wife.
Oh, you're late, Billy.
Yeah. I went too far on the bus.
Ah. What, trying to score with a clippy, were you, eh?
Nah. I just missed my stop. I was reading my book.
Oh, yes, another book, is it? Well, what is it this time?
Life After Death.
Oh, Enid Blyton, is it? That should give us a good laugh in any case, shouldn't it?
It's a load of old rubbish.
Oh, no, it isn't.
There you are, Billy.
So, Wolf.
Here, do you believe in life after death, then?
Yes, of course I do, Wilfred. I mean, you've only got to look at Jock here, haven't you? Look at the state.
Somebody's speaking to me.
Oh, yes, Jock. We are talking about dying.
What colour?
No, not that dying, Jock. Dying. Dying.
Snuffing it. Nothing work.
Now ignore him. He's in a world of his own.
I wonder where you go when you die.
You don't go anywhere. When you die, that's it, brother. Goodbye.
Oh, no. You either go up or down.
You make it sound like Selfridges.
Going up, halos and ups. Going down, shovels and pitchfork.
Well, he must go somewhere.
Well, what do you reckon then, Billy? What do you reckon? Where are you going to be going when you pop off?
I shall be coming back, Dave.
So ridiculous.
No, I will. I believe in reincarnation. I believe that when you die, you come back as something else.
Oh, yeah, and, what have you come back as this time?
Wasn't very nice, was it?
Well, we've all got to go sometime.
Not me, Wilfred.
Listen, Dave, you might think you're clever, but when the Great Reaper swings his side, it's no use you ducking, brother.
Well, for your information, I happen to like it here, so I have made arrangements to stay.
Yeah, you're not going in with this deep freeze game, are you?
Oh, yeah. Cryogenics.
Yeah, or even that.
No one's going to turn me into a human fish finger.
Why are you going to do that?
I tell you, what do people usually die of?
Shortage of breath.
No, Billy. Their ticker conks out, or their kidneys, or something like that.
Well, what about it?
Well, there's no need for it today. With all the modern transplant surgery, nowadays you can replace anything.
Anything?
Well, almost anything. I mean, if it wears out, you just whip it off and shove on a new one.
Ian, I suppose you're going to the match tonight, are you?
No.
Well, it's Chelsea and Arsenal, Dave, the Milk Cup.
Up the Gunners!
Cobblers the Gunners.
Well, I'm surprised you're not going, Dave.
Well, Billy, I might surprise you here, but they have this extraordinary system at Chelsea. It's called getting in with a ticket.
I've got a ticket.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, it's a pity you couldn't get down the ground this morning.
What for?
Well, I got 1,000 tickets left over. They're selling them off this morning. First come, first served.
They're not.
They are. Look, it's in the paper.
Hey, you couldn't do my round for me, Wilfred, could you?
Oh, no, I promise I'll take the white to the mothers.
Billy?
No, I've got to take my uncle to hospital.
What's wrong with him?
He's not very well, Dave.
Jock?
Dying.
Joe?
Say Arsenal are the greatest.
Get knotted.
Suit yourself.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I wondered if it would be asking too much to remind you that you are here to work.
Oh, well, you know, I think so.
Get a flaming move on, will you?
Stan.
What is it?
Stan, you know I never asked for time off.
No, you better not start now.
No, it's just that Chelsea are playing Arsenal.
I don't care if they are playing Brazil.
Well, it's the Milk Cup, boy. If I can get down there by 9 or 10:30, I can get a ticket for the match.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do with you, Dave.
Yes?
You can go and get your football ticket.
Oh, thanks, Stan.
Provided you finish your round by 10 o'clock.
You're on.
You'll never finish your round in time. It's impossible.
Don't you bet on it. I've done it, Stan.
If you ask me, I think it's done for you.
Yeah, well, can I go now?
Are you sure you delivered all your milk?
Every bottle, Stanley.
Oh, all right, then off you go.
Oh, thanks, Stan. Come on, you blow! I went the wrong way.
Oh, well, he's happy enough.
Yeah. Well, that's that finished. Here you are, Stan.
Oh, good.
Is it all right?
Oh, it's very good, Sharon, except for one thing.
What's that?
Well, why is the copy in the back of the letter, isn't it?
Oh, no. I must have put the carbon paper in the wrong way round.
Well, you really will have to concentrate a bit more, you know, Sharon.
Oh, I've got a lot on my mind.
Oh, yes?
It's my boyfriend.
Oh, I thought it might be. Who's at top of the pops at the moment?
He's Randy.
Well, I asked who he was, not what he was.
That's his name, Randy.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's very appropriate.
Wants to take me away to Brighton for the weekend.
Single bedrooms, I hope.
Oh, no. He's already booked a double.
Martha Tidwell. I see your problem, Sharon.
Oh, that's not my problem.
Oh, what is your problem?
Oh, I ain't got nothing to wear.
Up the blues.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes, sir?
Is that the queue for tickets for tonight's milk cup?
That's right, sir.
Good.
Think Chelsea are going to win tonight, sir?
Well, I hope not. I'm an Arsenal supporter.
I wouldn't broadcast it round here, sir. We don't want any trouble, do we, sir?
All right, all right, all right.
Hello.
Hello.
Should be all right for a ticket now.
Should be, yeah.
Should be a good game.
I hope so, yeah.
Dirty team, Arsenal.
Are they?
Diabolical. Mind you, I blame the supporters.
Really?
Bunch of hooligans.
Is that so?
Without exception.
Here.
Yeah.
I happen to be an Arsenal supporter.
Pardon?
Hooligans, are we?
No, not all of you.
Without exception, you say?
Well, you happen to be the exception.
Yeah, well, you're asking for knuckle sandwich, my son. You are. It's him, officer. He provoked me.
All right,
Get out of it.
Out of it.
No, but I'll lose my place in the queue.
Should have thought about that before you started behaving like a hooligan. Now, come on, move.
No. Look, officer, I've been supporting Chelsea ever since I was a lad. Over 20 years. I've seen practically every game they've ever played. Now, you are a reasonable man. I'm sure you can turn a blind eye and let me take my place back in the queue so I can get a ticket.
Well, as you say, sir. I am a reasonable man. And I appreciate that you're a very loyal supporter. So, in view of the fact that you've supported Chelsea over the last 20 years...
Oh, thank you, officer.
I'm sure they won't mind missing you for one match.
Yeah, I can... Hey, what are you talking about?
Yes, right, sir.
No, but honestly, I've got...
You all right, Sharon?
Yeah,
And what are you doing?
I'm trying to improve my bust size.
If you improve it any more, you'll fall over. You haven't got a morning paper, I suppose?
Nah.
Oh, pity. I like to read with my sandwich.
Got a magazine if you like.
Now, what would I do with a woman's magazine?
Oh, there's some very interesting articles in here.
Problems of an unmarried mother, how to improve your sex appeal, and coping with the menopause. Oh, very good.
Oh, well, if you don't want to read it.
No, it's all right. I read the letter page. That's always good for a laugh. Ah, here it is. Penelope's postbag. Dear Penelope, I am 17 and a few weeks ago I met this gorgeous man. Ah. Oh, do you want a bite of my sandwich?
Oh, no. I'm on a diet, thanks.
He is older than me, so I told him I was 19. We met in a nightclub, and he is really the dishiest man I have ever met, and I am crazy about him. Recently, I found out that he has just come out of prison and that he is married with 4 children. My problem is this. Should I tell him I lied about my age? Worried blue eyes.
Oh, poor thing. You men are all the same.
Oh, no, not all of us.
Oh, yes, you are. Out for what you can get. I remember the first time I fell in love. We were both 13 then.
Ponta Duras.
We only went out once and he got me into trouble. Probably his own work and the teacher found out.
Is that all?
No. Got it all wrong.
Oh, well, serves you right. Oh, look, listen to this letter. Dear Penelope, what can I do for blackheads? Answer, paint them white.
She never said that.
Oh, I made it up. There you are, you get it.
Mind you, I don't believe half these letters. I think Penelope makes them up, you know.
Oh, yes, you're probably right there.
Here, listen to this one. Dear Penelope, I have been married for over 20 years. Our children are now grown up. Our daughter is married and lives in Australia, and our son is a mining engineer in the Middle East. My marriage seems to have gone stale. All my husband does when he comes home is fall asleep in front of the television. What can I do to bring some romance back into my life?
Pontypridd.
What's that?
Well, that's one Penelope didn't make up.
How do you know?
It's the wife.
Ticket?
No.
No? That's what I said, isn't it? No?
Oh, hard luck, Dave.
Ah, it's a shame.
Oh, you really want to go, huh?
Of course I really want to go.
Well, Clive, a friend of mine at the Caribbean Club was trying to get rid of 2 spare tickets yesterday.
What? He was?
Uh-huh.
Oh, can you get in touch with him?
I could.
Well, come on, ring him up.
I want you to say something to me first.
All right, Joseph, please ring him up.
Not that. I would like to hear you say Arsenal are magic, Chelsea are tragic.
He said he wants you to say Arsenal magic, Chelsea is tragic.
Thank you very much, buddy. Thanks. I can't say that.
Suit yourself. Should be a great game tonight.
All right. All right. They are.
Who are what?
Well, Chelsea and Arsenal are what you said.
That won't do, Dave. I want to hear you say it.
Arsenal said trash.
I didn't hear that. Can you say it a little bit louder?
Arsenal thing is what is trash.
I still can't hear you.
Arsenal are magic, Chelsea are tragic.
Oh, beautiful.
Now, will you phone your friend Clyde up?
No. I just wanted to hear you say it. Anyway, it wouldn't do any good. Clive got rid of the tickets last night.
Oh, what a morning I've had. Oh, see that shopping precinct. Murder.
What are you talking about?
It's more dangerous now than when it was a road.
You stupid jock. It must be less dangerous without any traffic.
Well, you want to try it? I've been run into by women with overloaded supermarket trolleys, kids in roller skates, wee wains and prams. No to measure being poked right up the backside with an umbrella. I had to get into the King's Arms to recover.
Any excuse, eh?
The landlord gave me a ticket for a night's game.
The milk cup match?
Aye.
I don't believe it.
I'm no good.
You're nuts.
I don't like English football.
But hang on. Does this mean you're not going to use the ticket?
No.
Oh, I could kiss you, Jock.
Well, you didn't.
Listen. How much do you want for it, eh?
For what?
You just said the landlord of the King's Arms gave you for the ticket for the match tonight.
Oh, aye, but I gave it to Harry. The barman at the Red Lion.
Oh, the Red Lion, right. Excuse me. Oh,
there, you clumsy Oh, it's you, is it?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah, well, that'll cost you another pint, won't it, eh?
Well, you only spilt a little drop.
I beg your pardon, son.
Oh, another pint for the gentleman, please, Harold.
You right, Dave? 80p, please.
80p, right. That ticket, Harry.
Ticket?
Yeah, the ticket for the match.
Pardon?
Match!
No, but I've got a lighter in my pocket.
No. The ticket for the match that Jock gave you.
Oh, why didn't you say so, then? There you are, Dave, then. 1 pint.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Cool, blimey, I need that.
Here, that's mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, I only had a little sip.
All that will cost you another pint,
Another
son.
pint.
Yeah.
Another pint for the gentleman, please,
Right,
Harold. Oh, dear. Well, the ticket?
Yes?
Well, are you going?
Where?
To the match.
Do me a favour, how can I go to the match? I've got to look after the pub.
Well, I'll buy it off you.
You can't do that.
Why not?
It belongs to the brewery.
Not the flaming pub, the ticket for the match.
Oh. Hey, if only you'd come in here 5 minutes earlier.
What?
I've got rid of it.
Who to?
I thought it's your friend over there. 80p.
Just my luck.
Sorry, Dave.
I suppose if I asked him nicely, he wouldn't sell it to me, do you think?
I wouldn't bet on it, Dave.
Hang on, I would. Watch this. Excuse me, could I just borrow this card? Just a minute, I'll give it back to you in 1 minute. Up the gunners! Oh!
Are you with the Temperance Society or something?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Another pint for the gentleman, please, Harold. Great team, Arsenal, eh?
I thought you were a Chelsea supporter.
Oh, well, I was only pretending the other morning. I didn't want to cause any trouble. Oh, sorry, yeah. May that 2 pints, please, Harold. Yeah, I
I've been a supporter of the Gunners for years, I have, yeah.
Yeah. What about the 1979 Cup final? Did you see that?
Did I see? You asked me whether I saw it? I wouldn't have missed it.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, you know. I couldn't believe it when United scored twice in 2 minutes.
Nor could I, nor could I. You know, do you know we should have won that game?
Yeah. What do you mean? We did win it.
Yeah, we did. Of course we did. Of course we did. Great game, eh?
There we are, Dave. £1.60, please.
£1.60, there we are. £1.60.
Cheers.
We've had some great players, you know, ain't we? Eh?
Oh, fantastic, yeah.
Lad, you don't want to spend another 80p, do you?
Oh, no, of course. No. They're all yours, aren't they?
What about George, then, eh?
What about George? What about George? Superstar Georgie Watson.
Charlie?
Yeah, Georgie Charlie.
Charlie George!
Oh, yeah, Charlie George Burke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I get things front to back. You know, I'm Lex Dixick, yeah. Didn't you get a ticket this morning, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just that Harry told me he's just sold you one.
That's right, he did.
Yeah.
It's my brother-in-law, innit?
Oh, well, your brother-in-law?
Yeah.
Here's a laugh. I don't suppose you'd sell it to me, would you?
All right, here's a laugh. You must be joking, son.
Yeah. Well, after all, I am a keen Arsenal supporter.
Well, I suppose you are, yeah. That's true, yeah. Well, it's a possibility.
Well, I'll pay you what you pay for it.
You'll pay me double, son.
I'll pay you double, son. I'll pay you double, son.
All right,
yes.
all right, Mark. I'm not all that keen on my brother-in-law.
Hey, hi, Dave. What are you doing wearing an Arsenal scarf?
Now, wait a minute. No, you know me, Joseph. I'm a keen Arsenal supporter. Come on, the Gunners!
What are you winking at me for?
I'm not winking. I'm not winking. It's, I just got a little bit of dirt in my eye, Joseph.
Wait. I don't understand. 10 minutes ago, you were a Chelsea supporter.
No, you were!
That fella wants his scarf back.
The ticket, give me the ticket.
The ticket? Yeah. No way, son. Never!
Oh, sorry, Hunter.
Hey, cheer up, Dave. I've got some good news for you.
What, you emigrating?
I rang my friend Clyde,
yeah?
And he just happened to have one of those spare tickets left. It's yours for £5.
Oh, I don't believe it, Dolan. I love you. Come on, you Blues!
Excuse me. Sorry about the delay, Joseph. Had to get himself a cup of tea. Oh.
Come on, you Blue!
Oh, darling. What do you think, eh?
You look as if you've lasted 2 seconds with Frank Bruno.
Nope. There we go. £5. Give me my ticket. Come on, Joseph, give me the ticket.
Yeah.
Thanks, there. Stand A, row B, seat 28. Oh, marvellous.
It's more marvellous than you think.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm in seat 29.
Well, I knew there'd be some fly in the ointment.
That's gratitude for you. You see that fellow over there?
Yeah?
He's plugging these £5 tickets for £10.
Do you know, that's disgraceful. That sort of thing should be stamped out. Do you know, I think all ticket touts should be sent to prison.
Hey, you got any spare tickets?
Sorry, mate.
I'll pay over the odds.
Listen, mate, I am a true blue. You think I'll give up my chance of seeing Chelsea just to make a couple of quid?
Give you 20 quid.
Done.
Thanks.
I don't understand you. After all the trouble you went through to get a ticket, I thought you wanted to see this match.
I do, Joseph, I do, and I will. Watch and learn. Thank you very much. There we go, Joseph. 1 ticket, and on top of that, I have made 10 quid profit, and on top of that, I don't have to sit next to you. Come on, you blue! Oh! Evening all.
Oh, it's you, is it, sir?
Yeah.
Gonna be a good little boy tonight,
Ah, you know me, I always am. 1 wimpy, 3 cheeseburger, 2 Oh!
Watch it.
Just my little joke.
Very little, sir.
Nothing personal, Joseph, we thrash you.
In hope. You live in hope.
I live in Ruislip. There we go. Yeah. This is jam.
No, it isn't. I've stopped it.
Oh, well, unstop it then, can you?
You can't come in here with this ticket.
Oh, why not? Is it the wrong entrance?
It's the wrong ticket.
Eh?
It's last week's.
Oh, no, there must be some mistake, because they're... Hey! What's going on?
I thought you were a troublemaker, sir.
No, you don't understand. I want to watch the match.
Don't worry, sir. You can watch it later tonight on television.
Oh, thank God for that.
At the station.
Oh, no, you don't see that. No.
Oh, it's you, is it? You
Say 2 for that.
Bottle boys, up with the lark. Who cares if it's raining? Who cares if it's dark? There's a whole lot of bottle boys taking a
Don't delay. What? They're giving it away. Is that going too fast for you? What? You're looking very hot in that coat.
I've always felt the cold.
Yes, well, that's more than can be said for those place fillets.
Come again?
A few more hours sitting above the load line and no one will pick them up.
You mean they won't be frozen?
Right, and that means they can't be sold.
Shrinkage?
Wastage. And yes, wastage is shrinkage.
Like damage is shrinkage.
Oh. Like spillage is shrinkage. In fact, anything is shrinkage which produces a loss of any kind.
I was in a hurry.
Don't you worry, love. You need to drop a good few pots of yoghurt to cream off 27 million, I can tell you.
I've never done it before.
And hopefully you've never done this before either.
Yeah, but that's what she's supposed to do, isn't it? Put the yoghurts on the shelf.
Well, it's part of her job, certainly, but that job doesn't include placing fresh yoghurt cartons on top of others with an earlier sell-by date.
So the customer takes the newest yoghurt first.
And the sell-by date on those that are left is history.
Shrinkage!
What about leaving the till drawer open so that any doubtful customer can dip in his or her hand?
Oh. What about being a bit short yourself? Must be a big temptation. What with that drawer popping in and out all day, stuck with all those readies?
I'd be pretty stupid, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I suppose you would. I could imagine a lot of shrinkage round here. The old short change routine. Here, miss, you've only given me change of £10 and I'll give you 20. Know what I mean?
Well, that's why Marks & Spencer has established such a strict till procedure. Every sales assistant knows she must always state the amount of money she's received from the customer.
£5, thank you.
Mistakes happen, though. I ain't banter. I mean, 27 million?
Mistakes do happen. Too many of them. And Marks & Spencer is giving away a lot of money as a result. In fact, surely the loss of £27 million every year is a giveaway sensation.
Look, I'm off now. That was very interesting, that. Very interesting.
And if, unsensationally, it is called shrinkage, surely it's worth remembering that shrinkage covers a whole multitude of misdemeanors, from thoughtlessness to theft.
No, please, come on. Honestly, no, I didn't. I didn't take anything. I paid the wine, didn't I? Oh, please, please. God, there must be some mistake.
Not this time.
Hello, sir. Come in.
Hello.
You're in good time.
You know me, always on the dot.
Now, come in, love. Hello. What you got for me?
Happy birthday.
Isn't that lovely, eh? Just what I always wanted. You've had a good week, sir.
I'm not complaining.
Do you want the cash now, or will it wait till tonight?
No, tonight will be fine.
Right then. There's just one more to get there.
I'll see what I can do. 5:30 be all right?
Yeah, great.
I'll let myself out.
Right.
See you later.
Yeah, I'll see you later, darling.
For Jack, every day is another birthday. Sally is just one of many useful contacts. People who help him lead a life he enjoys.
Enjoy life? What, me? Yeah, maybe you're right. Why shouldn't I? I mean, I'll take all the risks. Well, some of them anyway.
Don't you feel guilty?
Guilty? Me? You must be joking. I bet I'm doing a lot better than you. You see, I know all about you. I know more about you than you know about me. Oh, perhaps you don't recognise me. Well, then of course you wouldn't, would you? Because I don't draw attention to myself. And that goes for all the boys and girls who work with me. Now, you take old Sal, for instance. It's a real treat to watch her working. She looks so sweet and innocent, but every week she costs the shops in this area thousands of pounds. She always chooses places where she knows they give security a low priority. They're easy to spot if you look for the clues. You are care and vigilance. It could have been a nightmare. So I'd just like to say thank you very much from myself and all the boys and girls. Oh, that must be Sal. Always reliable and always on her dot.
You Henry Jack Carstairs?
What's it to you?
Detective Sergeant Richards, CID.
You got nothing on me, mate?
I've got a warrant to search these premises for stolen property. Perhaps we could continue this discussion inside?
I want to have a word with you about something.
Oh, yeah?
Shit.
What do you want? Some advice?
I want money.
I'd rather give you some advice.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. Don't eat with your mouth full. Look before you leap. Don't let your foreskin get caught in your zip. That do ya?
I need £40.
I'll do you now. Don't we all?
Well, I was hoping you could lend us it, like. I'll pay you back bit by bit, out of my gyro.
You know what I'm going to ask you now, don't you? What do you want it for?
Linda, I want to buy her something. Give her something.
What, prison?
Sort of.
What? Her birthday, is it?
No.
What, you want to spend 40 quid on a girl and it ain't even her birthday?
Yeah.
You in love or what? Either you're in love or she's in trouble. Oi, you sure you don't need more than 40 quid?
Don't be silly, Dad.
Well, what do you want to buy her then?
A leather miniskirt.
Is that for her to wear or for you to look at? Ah, come off it. I'll get you one for half the price you're asking for. Geezer at work. His daughter makes those kind of things.
Well, it ain't really a leather miniskirt. Exactly.
What is it then, a whip?
We want to go away for the weekend.
Well, where's the leather miniskirt come into it?
It done.
Oh.
I just thought, have a little break, like.
A break from what? You don't do nothing. Where do you think they're going?
Ilford.
Where?
Ilford.
Ilford? Well, that's only 15 minutes away on the bus. All they got there is a shopping precinct. Mate, my idea of getting away from it all. Weekend in Ilford. We're going to be doing sightseeing around Sainsbury's. Well, it's not exactly picturesque, is it? The only scenery they got there is a zebra crossing. Why don't you take it down the coast, Brighton or somewhere? You can get cheap weekend tickets from Victoria.
Well, like, the thing is, we ain't exactly going for the whole weekend.
What is it then? Day trip?
No. We want to go on a Friday night and come back on Saturday morning.
Ah, I see.
Do you?
Yeah. You want a bit of bed and breakfast?
And no luggage.
Oh, must be a nice place, 40 quid's worth.
Colour telly in every room, night porter, unisex hairdressing salon.
What are you going there for? A cut and blow dry or for a bunk up? Look, it'd be much cheaper at home. Why don't you bring her round here sometime? Me and your mum will have an early night. I'll tell her what's going on.
It's just I think Linda would feel a bit uncomfortable. See, I don't think she's ever... Well, you know, I'm the...
What, the first? Oh, for her, like?
And one of the twins might come downstairs for a glass of water while we're in the middle of...
Whatever you're in the middle of.
That's fine.
Why don't you use your bedroom then?
She'd still be too nervous. Anyway, it's too near your bedroom. Sounds travel in our house.
How do you know?
How do you think? I hear you and Mum sometimes. When you know.
Well, come on then. We're not exactly discussing how to pay the gas bill, are we?
You ain't.
Even though when you do hear us, probably what your mother's thinking about.
What?
How to pay the bleeding gas bill.
She seems to enjoy herself from what I can gather.
It's tape-recorded groans from 20 years ago. We play them like background music to a silent movie. She fakes her orgasms. I fake mine.
Nah, I don't believe you. Otherwise, what are all them Sanatogen bottles doing on the bathroom shelf?
Here. Is it funny to hear us?
Oh, Dad, leave it out. Change the subject.
Ah, come on. What do you think when you listen?
You don't sound like me, Mum and Dad. You sound like adults. First, I couldn't believe you and Mum could make those sort of noises together. It was like I found out some secret about you both. It was a shock.
Sounds like it was a bit of an education and all.
Well, I couldn't picture it. I've only ever seen you standing up or sitting down, making out you was a monster for the twins, or giving me a bollocking for staying out all night. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, come on, Gary. I heard you being this thoughtful. This old.
I used to watch you both the morning after. See if I could see signs of it on your faces.
What? Like silly grins and bags under the eyes?
The other thing I used to do.
What's what?
You won't like it.
I won't like it if you don't tell me.
I used to go in your bedroom, pull the blankets back, and look at the sheet.
What have I brought up there? Further?
I'd never do it now. It was just, you know, fascination. When I was younger. Oh, you ain't got the hump, have you?
Of course I ain't. I don't want you coming in their bedroom. Some kids go into their mum's purses or their dad's pockets. Some kids are even worse. I'm glad you came to me. Wanted to talk to me.
I wanted to ponce off you.
That's all right. That's what we're here for, isn't it? Look. I'll tell you what. Me and your mum. We'll go out for the day on Sunday. We'll bring the twins with us. When we're coming back, give you a ring. Give you a bit of a warning. Give you and Linda a chance to get dressed, make the bed, even have a cup of tea. Anybody would think I was a liberal parent the way I'm talking.
Nah. A liberal parent would want to stay and watch us, give us shouts of encouragement.
Yeah. Then afterwards tell you where you was going wrong. Well? What about what I just suggested?
Well, the thing is, I've already told her I've booked it. She's looking forward to going. I feel all right, Mug, if I have to turn around and tell her we can't go. She'll know I've lied. Oh, look, it's all right if you can't afford it.
I can afford it. Well, more or less.
Don't you want to give it?
You said it was a shock to find out your mother and me had a bit of a sex life. Well, now you got your own. You better look after it. It ain't just fun, you know. Oh, shit. Either I'm getting older, you're catching me up, you little sod.
You ain't gonna start getting nostalgic, are you?
Go on in. Go and phone your hotel. Make your reservation. Or your mother finds out. Oh, she's gonna do her nut when she finds out how much your bunk up's gonna cost us.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks a lot.
I'll send you a good luck card. And a set of instructions.
I don't need either.
Look, I'd like to help, but you can see the problem. Apart from the car being full, the little one's been thrown up like a soup dispenser. Frankly, if I make the next town without violence, the first thing I'm going to do is look for a bloody taxidermist. I'm sorry, love, but, you know, sorry. I know that man. I know him.
I'm going in.
I'm coming with you.
It's better if there's just one of us.
Yes?
I need some help.
I think you're in the wrong place.
That depends. I'm looking for someone.
Oh, I doubt if I know him.
You might. His name's Adam Bell.
Adam Bell?
I've heard he comes here.
Who wants to know?
No! I want to kill him. He hurt me.
I said no.
I'm gonna kill him.
Do as I say, damn you. Get out.
Fetch it off with you! Get off! Guys! Oh! You're quiet tonight.
You're drunk.
What if I am? I'm having fun.
Counting the money.
What's with that?
There was no need for killing Moth. We didn't need that money.
Didn't need it. We always need it. It's why we're outlaws. Now, why don't you drink something, eat something? Make you feel better.
Have you fed the boy?
No.
I told you to feed him.
Well, I forgot.
Sometimes I think you forget who's the leader here.
Sometimes I think we all forget.
You want to prove something?
Look, I forgot, that's all. Anyway, the sheriff can feed the boy tomorrow if he turns up. If he doesn't, the boy won't need feeding. Because he'll be food for the worms.
Oh, for God's sake, Moth, have you no pity at all? Yeah, son. Come on.
No! No!
Monsieur Moth. You remember me, do you? We'll take a good, long look. It's the last thing you're gonna see, Moth.
No! No! No will!
I should kill him. I should kill him right now.
No!
Why not?
Because we're not like them.
I am.
My master! Cut off this right hand, for it has offended.
The persecution shall cease. If Christians can fight like this, I shall have none but Christians to fight for me. You are ordered to become Christians. You there, do you hear?
Caesar, this woman is the sister of Ferrovius. If she is thrown to the lions, he will fret, lose weight, get out of
The
prison.
lions? Nonsense. Madam, I am proud to have the honor of making your acquaintance. Your brother is the glory of Rome.
Ah, but, my friends here, must they die?
Die? Certainly not. Captain, oblige me by conducting them to the seats reserved for my personal friends.
Caesar? I must have one Christian for the Lions. I mean, the people have been promised it, and they'll tear the decorations to bits if they're disappointed.
True, true. We must have somebody for the new Lion.
Throw me to him! Let the apostate perish!
No, no. You would tear him in pieces, my friend. And we cannot afford to throw away lions as if they were mere slaves. But we must have somebody. This is really extremely awkward.
Why not that little Greek chap? He's not a Christian. He's a sorcerer.
The very thing. He'll do very well.
Number 12, the Christian for the new Lion.
Well, it was to be after all.
George.
Hello, Lenny.
So, how's Val and the kids?
If I ever get home to see them, I'll let you know.
Loop the loop?
Yeah, Val's idea. Mine's also. It's different.
So, guess who I took home this evening? One of those blokes that does the news, you know, what's his name? Gordon or Trevor something, isn't it?
I think even you can tell the difference between those two, Lenny.
Heinz whole soup. It's different.
Sorry, Val. Unreal. Around the world since lunch. Ended up in Pinner.
Oh, don't they have phones in Pinner? I worry, you know. Anyway, your dinner's in the dog.
Oh, any chance of a bowl of irons?
You know where the micro is. See you later.
Welcome home, George. Dinner's in the dog. Nice one.
Heinz farmhouse soups. Thick, rich, and welcome.
What's Val about, George?
No, love, she popped round my mother's with the kids.
On your own, then?
Just me and a can of irons.
Oh. Fancy something a bit spicy, do we?
Too true, Sheila. Make yourself at home. She won't be long.
What will the neighbours say?
Sheila, you are the neighbours.
Heinz spicy soups. Mild, medium, or hot. Which are you?
Terry? What? Do you know you'd eat soup by pushing your spoon away from you?
Why?
It's called etiquette.
What's that?
It's French. It's a word that sort of means good manners.
Heinz. The only way to eat soup.
Clever girl.
Come here, who's your sister?
What about?
Last time I saw her, she's just a little kid grant.
Yeah, anyway, look, about this offer of
Yeah,
yours.
look, you couldn't introduce me to her, could you? I mean, don't get me wrong or anything, it's just that, like...
Anyway, look, I've been mulling that over and, well, I'm not really sure I'm interested in moving any dodgy gear at the moment. Just don't feel like the right time.
What?
Come through the bar and I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, no, give us a sec. I mean, you don't make a decision before you examine the merchandise, do you? I mean, see it yourself, go on, have one. I mean, that is top quality gear, Grant. They're better than the real thing. You want to see a better tenor, mate?
Yeah, last time I heard you were pushing out notes with the Queen had a moustache on her face. Well,
Yeah, it's just the same. And that's the other thing about tenors, Grant. You can push them through the till faster than you can 20s. It's a cinch.
The next question. Which Russian
Look, I'll be quite honest with you, Grant.
Oh, yeah?
I've got a limited supply of this. I've not got any trouble trying to thrift them at all. You're an old mate of mine and I'm trying to do you a favour. Now, do you want them or not? Take it or leave it. So you're not interested?
Actually, I have got a bit of a do on this week.
Well, that's perfect. I can let you in 550 quid.
We could do more.
Okay? A grand's work for a ton.
On Monday?
Done.
Nice one. There you go.
You can have those on me. Oh, Grant, about your sister.
Don't even think about it.
So you were staying at a buffet for 100, was that it?
Yeah, nothing too fancy. I mean, they'd be more interested in the booze at their age, wouldn't they?
Keep it fairly basic. I can't see you get much change at £1,000.
What?
Well, you thought it was worth it, didn't she?
Probably. Well, it'd be goodbye camcorder for me in that case.
Well, do you want me to make the arrangements then?
Let me think about it and get back to you, all right?
All right.
Yes, mate.
Oh, well, I was in yesterday. You talked to the lady? Well, basically, the price she quoted me was a bit more than I thought, so give her my apologies on that.
Yeah, hang on. What is all this?
My daughter's 21st. I was getting an estimate for a little do.
How many for?
Not 100.
Like finger buffet, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
And how much did the lady you spoke to yesterday quote you?
Oh, she reckoned a grand. What, you reckon it might not be that much?
How much was you thinking of paying?
Oh, more like half that.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, serve this lot.
Oh, yes, love. Hey, do you know the Queen of Beef?
What, the one over the road?
Yeah, how about we meet there a little bit after 1?
What, you think we can have a deal?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Later then?
Oh, and just between you and me, eh?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, can I get you a drink?
No, I'll get you one.
That's all right, I insist.
No, allow me, because you're going to need one. There's a pint in it. Yeah, quite a couple of pints of lager over here when you got a minute. What about you, sir?
Oh, up again, it's to do me, so.
You two know each other?
Oh, yeah, we go back a long way, don't we? What's this?
Yang.
Oh, well, this looks very much like a written estimate for a function to me.
So?
Cut price doing all.
I have to say, Phil, he's given me a very good price.
Sam.
What?
It ain't real, remember?
Oh, yeah, no, it ain't.
What do you mean it ain't real?
There ain't any 21st. In fact, Sammy ain't even got a daughter.
Hang on, what is all this? What's going on here?
You've been set up, mate. I knew you was up to something, so I decided to check you out. With Sammy's help, of course.
I'll get you for this. I swear on it.
Can I come out, huh?
Yeah.
That's all at all.
On the scotch?
Yeah, cheers. So?
Well, I think you got the message.
That was a good deal he was offering. If I did have a daughter, that is.
Sammy, he's trying to rip up his own mother.
Well, everyone has to start somewhere.
Sorry, Sammy, what was it the judge said about you?
I forget.
Incorrigible, heartless conman, that was it, wasn't it?
Oh, no, I mean, no one can call me heartless.
Yeah, well, if you will go thieving up a royalty.
Too much high-tech detection now. I mean, what's a bloke to do, eh?
Same story everywhere, mate.
You know what I mean, though? I mean, soon you need a degree in electronics to hit someone over the head with a brick.
Hey. All right. Take it easy. Frankie, can you take a look at this? Thank you. Oh, what happened to you, love?
Scalded herself, she says.
Can you give me details? Cubicle 4, please.
Hey, what about my fare? Oh, excuse me, mate.
I know.
Dave, you look triple.
Thank you. I'm sorry to be a pain, but I've got a living to make up, right?
Got a problem?
Are you in charge here, mate?
Why?
I've got this woman in there, scalding and screaming. Anyway, the meter's going and I'm owed, so who pays?
Right. You write down a name and number, I'll make sure she gets it. How much was it?
£4.50. She was standing in the street yelling and crying. I mean, what could I do?
Right. I'll make sure she gets a message.
I don't want to seem mean or anything.
No, never let it be, sir.
It's just that I've got a living to make, right?
Right, and we all.
Sorry.
Right. Stay for me. No, I came in with a girl, scalded earlier.
Oh, yeah, right.
I was a bit mean. I brought her in and then I went on about the fare. Seemed a bit petty when I thought about it, so I brought her these.
Right, well, I'll see that she gets them, shall I?
Right. Okay. She was screaming, and he was just looking out the window at her, and then he slammed it down, so I got her in as quick as I could.
He who?
Oh, search me. Bloke, I suppose. No friend of hers, that's for sure.
I'll see that she gets them.
Oh, tell her not to worry about the fare, eh?
Right.
Look, there's a note.
Fawn Tumnus has been arrested for high treason. He's guilty of comforting Her Highness's enemies and making friends with humans. Long live the Queen. Signed, Fenris Ulf, Captain of the Secret Police. Well, whatever this fawn did, we'd better go before we find ourselves
But
involved.
don't you see? This must have happened because of me. But this is stupid. Why is making friends with humans a crime? Who is this Queen?
Oi! Out of it! Go on out! 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 Are you with the wicked one or are you not? Who are you?
Don't you ask us questions. And what are you scavengers doing here? Where's Mr. Tumnus? Who's busted up his cave? Not us. I'm a friend of Mr. Tumnus.
Oh, yeah? Well, how do we know you're not something the witch brewed up, eh?
The witch? You mean there really is a witch?
Sure, I should say so.
I told you so.
What are you?
Hey? What am I? Well, I'm a beaver, I am. And this is me nagging wife.
Oi!
What would you do that for?
We came to meet Mr. Tumnus, and we found the cave like that. We also found this.
Just as I feared!
Can you tell us what's going on?
You're humans, aren't you?
Yes, we're human.
So what she means to say is that humans, sons of Adam and daughters of Eve, well, they ain't safe here. That's what this note means.
Why must we be quiet? There's no one here but us.
There's the trees, Ducky. Most of them are on our side, but some of them would tell her, the old witch. Tell her what? Well, it's like
Hang on
this,
here.
see?
I thought I saw that elm tree clench its branches.
Quickly, children, scarper.
Quickly, Thomas's cave.
Toodaloo, tree. And I hope your mother comes down with Dutch elm.
Well, that's better. We can talk here. Now listen. Words about the kingdom. That Aslan is back in Narnia.
Yes, at last. We're finally going to see Aslan.
Aslan? Aslan? That name keeps chiming deep inside me like a song's insistent theme.
Aslan, Aslan, Aslan.
A name that wakens wondrous feelings like a word within a dream. I feel lovely music in my soul.
I feel brave and daring to the quick.
I feel like I feel when school is over for the time.
Aslan! I'm feeling sick.
Who is Aslan?
Who is Aslan? You mean to say you don't know who Aslan is?
No.
Oh, he's the proper Lord of the Woods, he is. And word is that he's on the move and raising an army of us loyal ones to fight that wicked tyrant, the White Witch.
Yes, why, he's the very breath of life to us. He's the heart and soul of everything that's true and beautiful in Narnia.
He is a golden lion, fiercer than the sun.
He is a newborn lamb, the firstling of the flock.
Son of the emperor who dwells beyond the sea.
Aslan is all of these. He's the newborn lamb, the firstling of the flock.
He is a bold and valiant captain of the war.
He is the gentle wind that whispers through the trees. Aslan is all of these and more.
We've kept
Our faith in him, deep and strong, silently awaiting him, oh so long. Now he has come back to us the way it was foretold. The rightful king will bring the spring as in the days of old.
He is a thundering wave that breaks upon the shore.
He is a timeless well so crystal clear and pure,
Firm as a mighty rock
and gentle as the breeze. Aslan is all of these, oh, all of these and more. He is a harmony that sets our hearts at ease. Aslan is all of these, yes, all of these and more. Aslan, will he help Mr. Tumnus?
Well now, poor old Mr. Tumnus has probably been turned to stone. A statue in the witch's courtyard. Earn that bleeding wand of hers.
But we must do something. This all happened happened because of me. Oh, you can't help him, dearie. No one can get into those grounds and come out alive.
Listen, I don't think we should take sides. We're strangers here.
No, I think we should just go straight home and let this soppy old witch and soppy old lion settle their own quarrel.
That's not such a bad idea.
No. Let's wait and see what Aslan has to say. You can meet him tomorrow at the stone table.
Yes, at the stone table.
Now listen, there's good reason you're here, you believe me.
But what have we got to do with this icy place called Narnia?
Oh, well, it's like this, you see. When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone shall sit in care Paravel enthroned, the evil time will be over and done.
It's the oldest proverb in Narnia.
What does it mean?
Well, you're Adam's flesh and Adam's bone, aren't you? And the witch is the one what's brought these evil times.
Yeah, and you see, Cair Paravel is the castle of the rightful kings and queens of Narnia. So that wicked witch is going to pull out her nastiest tricks to make sure you humans don't reach those thrones, and so still keep her magic powers.
Yes, but isn't the witch a human?
Oh, in no way.
I don't understand. Thrones? Us? We're just 4 school children.
Yeah, but you can't say children forever. But only Aslan will know if you 4 are the right 4. 4? Here, where's that other young bloke got to?
Son of Adam! Son of Adam! Son of Adam!
I'll tell you! Just as I thought. He's with the witch now. Do you know something? I thought he had the smell of someone who'd been with her and eaten her food.
No, I can smell it.
I bet that little liar met the witch before we even got here.
Well, if he has got to warn the witch about you and Aslan, we got to fly from here and fast.
Oh, well, I'm going home first. Got to get me sewing machine.
Oh, don't be daft, woman. Whoever heard of someone running for their lives carrying a bleeding sewing machine?
Well, you know what they're like. They'll smash it, then wreck everything.
Now, look! We're going home.
You can't go home. The witch will get you before you get back. Now, come on quickly, this way.
Enough says that we should rest.
Come on, hurry up. We've got to get you to Aslan before that wicked witch catches us.
Yes, and if she's got that Edmund, that's another problem. I bet they've got my sleigh. Yeah, how come we never go anywhere by sleigh? Walk wherever we go. You never buy me nothing.
Well, I bought you a sewing machine once.
That was 34 years ago when we got married. Now that you've won me, there's no more presents.
Oh, moan, nothing but moan. You're just like your old mum, you are. It must be the witch. Quick,
I can't believe the eye! It's Father Christmas!
After all this endless freezing time, we just about given you up, mate.
Yes, welcome back, old dear.
Oh, thank you.
And I thought the White Queen had decreed that it was always winter and never Christmas. So how come you're back in Narnia?
Aslan is on the move, that's how. The White Witch's magic is weaker when he's back. I felt it. And when I got up this morning, my whole body trembled with warmth and love and a magnanimous feeling of good fellowship. Thank you. But you all know that unmistakable feeling of Christmas morning when you just want to hug everybody.
Oh, Christmas come back to Narnia. It's a miracle, it is.
Correct. And I have much to do. Now come take your presents.
Presents for us?
Yes. Now, Mrs. Beaver, when you get home, you will find a new sewing machine.
Oh, does it have a buttonhole maker?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that the luck of the white stag? Better than the one you bought me.
Now, you two. Give her a kiss, mister. That's all she's after. That's why she's always nagging you.
Is it? Yeah, well, I'll do anything to stop that.
Good. And for you, Mr. Beaver, when you get home, you will find a new sluice gate for your dam.
Oh, thank you very much, Father Christmas. That's going to save me about, 3 months' work?
That's as long as she hasn't gone and destroyed everything.
Yeah. Well, if she has, all will be restored. Now, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! I can't believe it. And a buttonhole maker into the bargain.
Long live the true King Aslan.
Long live the true King Aslan! Oh, goodbye, Father Christmas.
Right then, come on, you lot. On to the stone table.
Tulips? The last time I heard of tulips was in a seed catalogue. It's amazing what a little thaw will do. What are you looking like that at me for?
Well, I mean, this ain't no simple thaw, is it? It's spring! Spring!
Oh, blimey! The last time he did that was 20 years ago when I had the flu, and he thought I was going to kick the bucket. It's amazing what a bit of spring can do. What a simple little thing like spring can do. When the snow begins to melt and a warming trend is felt, who'd you thought when dead will start to sprout anew?
It's tremendous what a trace of green can bring. It can stimulate a tree to add a ring, and each limb can swell in size as the sun begins to rise, till it almost seems it's bound to burst in two. It's amazing what a bit of spring can do.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing what a bit of spring can do. All of a sudden, the old world is budding. It switched from December to May. We're in a much warmer season, which must be the reason.
Every male's having fits.
Every female knows it. It's amazing when a blaze of bloom breaks through. Quite a dandy, delightful dream come true. And to add that special thing
to that old familiar fling,
it's amazing what a bit of spring can do. It's outrageous.
It's contagious.
It's amazing what a bit of spring can do. A dance.
By the power, every creature fills the earth. Mother Nature's on a set. It's magic.
It's a miracle.
It's fate. It's wonder.
It's a mystery.
It's great. And the tasty tang of spice makes the old thing twice as nice. Which is why we see gabbinas in a stew.
He's cheeky and he's brazen.
It's a blessing beyond praising.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So amazing.
So amazing.
It's amazing what a little bit of blue. April, May and June, linger long and come back soon. Bit of spring can do. Hey! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh. Right then, come on, enough of all that. On to the stone table and Aslan.
Yes. Oh, come on, let's open the mice.
Table can be found round here somewhere.
I can't see it.
Oh, look!
What have you done? Put that thing down.
It's all right. These are followers of Aslan. All right.
It's them. Adam's flesh and Adam's bone.
These are the humans we heard so much about.
Excuse me. We're looking for our brother so we can go home. Can you help us?
I didn't mean to threaten you.
This is the royalty.
Why, they're Signet.
Could there be some mistake?
Is he the eldest?
Yes, his name's Peter.
Narnia's going to change because of them.
You'll have to prove it to me.
Now, don't worry, don't worry. Aslan will know what to do.
I thought according to the prophecy there were to be 4.
That's true.
Yeah, well, I lost one on the way. I think he got mixed up with a witch or something.
If it was like this, he was with us 1 minute later.
That must be Aslan.
Oh, hold on to me, Peter, I'm scared.
He's supposed to be a good king, isn't he?
I suppose.
Peter, you'll have to say something.
Me?
Yes. Go on. You're the eldest. He's got to tell you what we've got to do.
We have come, Aslan.
Peter, son of Adam. Susan, Lucy, daughters of Eve, welcome. Step closer, all of you.
Oh, so pleased to meet you, great sir.
I feel so much less unnerved now.
That is because you were meant to be here. the great river winding its way through the forest of talking trees. Right there in But first rest a while. Refresh yourselves with our wild grape juice and share our bread. Then, my friends here will go with you to find him. We must have him back.
It will be done, Aslan.
He seemed to like us.
You're human.
That gives you extra points with him. But you haven't proven to me that they deserve to sit on thrones.
Not me.
Give them a chance. Give them a flipping chance. To think you don't know about human beings is quick, get to the side.
It's the children we want.
Get away from us. We have no quarrel with you.
Three cheers for Peter. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
The
prophecy. The ancient prophecy now come to pass. This land may be as it used to be, a land that is warm and glad and free, right there in
That's all right. Got you just in time. He's only fainted.
Oh, somebody wake him up and tell him he's unnerved the whole army.
Come on, son of Adam.
You got it.
Good night.
Susan, she's going to kill me.
That'll get rid of the ill effects the witches threw that on. But why did you do it, Edmund?
You don't understand. It's all a big mistake. What I was trying to do was sort of undercover work.
Don't be afraid. This is Aslan, the true king.
Oh, he's ready to pass out then.
Whoa. You're going to need something stronger than this grape juice. Wine. Aslan's turned it into wine. Yeah, I'll drink that.
Thank you, a great lion. It came just in time.
Yeah, I'll say. His stomach thought his throat had been cut. We must take him to the burial ground of the ancient kings.
No. Not a graveyard. On his fall, still spring will fill the fields with flowers like that and fall, a greening meadow, let spring itself be his eulogy.
She's got us trapped in her own courtyard.
When I save your arrows, duckies, they're out of range by now.
Oh, look! It's Mr. Tumnus! Oh, but he's a statue. Oh, poor Mr. Tumnus. Even his tears are pebbles.
Yes, and so will ours be. Do you know it feels like snow?
Yeah, I think you're right. It is getting colder. Here, that must mean the White Witch is about.
Oh, Peter, what are we going to do?
Oh, it's huge, isn't it?
Welcome, children, to Cair Paravel.
All right, Aslan. We've waited ever so long for this.
Let the prophecy be fulfilled.
And action.
Well, there's no prizes for guessing where I am. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? That is Nelson's Column, and this is Trafalgar Square. And that is called Nelson's Column because 143 foot up there is a statue of Nelson.
Good.
And this is called Trafalgar Square because that's named after the famous battle, the one where he died. Now, everybody knows that. I mean, even all the tourists around here today know that. But there's something you might not know. You see, when this square was originally laid out, there was something missing. No, those lions didn't appear as originally planned. They didn't arrive for another 25 years. And so, this became a bit of a London joke. Where's the lions, they would say? They're coming next year. They said that last year, they would say. And so these jokes continued. Well, eventually, after 25 years, the lions finally arrived. And all was well when the jokes subsided. And then 5 years later, the designer of the lions, a man called Landseer, he died. And do you know what they did on the day of his funeral? They stuck wreaths around the lions' necks. Still, I suppose it's a thought that counts. And old Nelson, he was probably happy, especially after waiting 25 years for his lions, eh? Now, whether you knew that thing about the lions or not, it might not matter. But the thing is, you did know this was Trafalgar Square and that was Nelson's Column, because it was obvious. What about some of the more obscure names? Try this one. Acton, excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss.
No, I'm actually on my way.
Can I just ask you one question?
All right.
Right then. This area, do you know what it's called?
Yeah, Soho.
Gee, that's right. Maddie, do you know what Soho means?
No, I don't know the clue.
Right then, let me give you a little clue. Right, if you were standing on this same spot 300 years ago, when old Charlie here was on the throne, you'd stand a very good chance of getting run over. But does that make any sense?
No.
Watch yourself!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maddie, do you know what I'm talking about? What about this one then? No, it's not a famous pickle. Come on, I'll show you an easy one. Big Ben, I hear you all say. Easy peasy, doddle. Well, you're wrong. It's not the clock in the tower that's called Big Ben. No, that's called St Stephen's Tower. It's the bell that rings that's called Big Ben. All right, clever Dick, I hear you all shout. Why's the bell called Big Ben then? Well, you just have to wait to find out about that one, won't you? I want you to have a look at this first. Yeah, give us 10 of those, mate, will you?
Right.
You a Londoner, are you?
Certainly am, yeah. Yeah, what is it?
Would you call yourself a Cockney?
I would do. I was born in Hackney, yeah.
What would you do if I told you that Cockney meant stupid, effeminate?
Well, you're looking at a right-hander.
Oh, no, mate. I was only joking, wasn't I?
Blimey.
Now, you might be getting some idea about what I've been going on about in the last few minutes. You see, being a Londoner, I find myself hearing things, seeing things, and saying things that ring a question mark in my ear. Why, what, and how come? Where do all these strange sayings come from? So, I set out to find out. But you know what? I found out so many interesting things about London that it would take me 10 years to explain all to you. But if you've got an inquiring mind and you're interested in that sort of thing, why don't you come and join me and we'll look at a few of them. Oh, by the way, when I told that bloke about the word Cockney, it's true, you know. Cockney used to mean a simpleton, a lazy person, someone who is very, very effeminate, not like all those big butch farmers from the country. But don't you worry, all you Londoners out there, that was hundreds of years ago. Today, the word Cockney just refers to the modern Londoner and to that lovely accent of yours, without any connotations whatsoever. Except, maybe for a few of you out there. Should we go and see Big Ben, huh?